Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Board of County Commissioners Tuesday, November 17th, 2020 business meeting. We are virtual and live. Will you all please stand and join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. Let you know we do have a quorum today. Commissioner Layden is excused, and we have Commissioner Thomas joining us virtually. Good afternoon, Commissioner Thomas.
Hello, Commissioner Partridge.
And I'll ask Mr. Ingalls, who's online also, if we have certification of our agenda today.
We do, Mr. Chair. My office has reviewed all items on today's agenda and they all meet legal approval.
Thank you, sir. And do any commissioners have any disclosures for any item on our agenda today?
I have none. Thank you, Commissioner Partridge.
And I have none. And our first order of business is employee recognition. And I'm going to call to the lectern our Sheriff Tony Spurlock to recognize a special individual, Sean Owens.
Commissioners, thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this. This is a great, long-awaited thank you to Sean Owens for all the work that he did on helping us develop and build the training track, which is called Code 303 Douglas County Emergency Vehicle Operation Center. And so we do have a plaque for Sean, and we'll make you come up here in a minute to say a few things. But I just want to say a couple of things. I want to recognize Sean. First and foremost, when we went into this endeavor, we had a lot of great ideas, but you have to understand we're cops. So, we don't have a clue sometimes on when we're doing design and engineering. We were given a gift by the county and Sean Owens. We really were. He stepped up right away and really started to really was the kingpin and making sure that our design was right. And, we were doing everything that we needed to do in the envelope that we had available to us. But also, more importantly, making sure that we didn't do anything that ended up dangerous. And so it was key to us. And then, then we started to do, a phase 2 of some changes, and in partnering with CDOT on some partnering of developing an exit ramp, if you will, design. So we could even use this facility for even wider, more vast training for tow truck drivers, snowplow drivers, anyone who operates on the roadway, and in regards to some form of public service. And again, Sean stepped up and was instrumental in making that happen for us. And again, creating that link of partnership of somebody who knew what they were talking about to the folks that were helping us develop it and engineer it. So on behalf of the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, I have this plaque to give to Sean, which says the Douglas County Sheriff's Office recognizes the outstanding leadership of Sean Owens and his design and engineering of the Code 303 Douglas County Emergency Vehicle Operations Center. So Sean, thank you very much for everything that you've done for us and making it a huge difference and partnering with us and making this a safe place. It is a very well used and very well recognized in the law enforcement world, CDOT, tow truck divers, and so we really do appreciate you made a difference in cops and tow truck drivers and snowplow drivers' lives because of this the design and allowing us to do proper training. So thank you. And if you want to say something to the world, I think you should. I will hand this off to you.
Thank you, Tony.
Oh, hey, we're going to take a quick picture here.
Thank you, commissioners, for letting me be your engineer of choice on the wildest projects I get to do with the county. This was one of those field of dream projects for me. When Tony and those guys brought me on their team, the first thing I looked up was statistics on the fact that more people in law enforcement got hurt from driving in accidents than with guns in the 2009 through 2016 timeframe when we were working on this. So it was quite an amazing project. And to go out there and watch both the sheriff's train, CDOT, and then the team drivers that show up on weekends, absolutely fantastic. So I just want to thank you guys for letting me do what I do.
Sean, hang on. I'm going to ask for commissioner comments.
So Sean, thank you for your work. I have to tell you, it's always a pleasure to work with somebody whose passion for whatever they are doing makes the project so much better. And I remember when you were first starting on the Southern Connector and taking us on tours out there and telling us all about that project. And I think that's what exemplifies and makes Sean Owens the great employee that he is, because you really get involved in what you're doing. And so thank you, because those projects always turn out to be much better for the citizens of Douglas County. So my hat's off to you. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sean, you're always so diligent in your research. You know, and the engineer view really looks at the science, no doubt, the science and the data. That really makes a difference. And Sheriff Spurlock, I think, really brings that to light from those who experience on the road and what you have given them to practice, because it really is a safety issue for them that you've really made a difference. And seeing, I agree, Commissioner Thomas, as you work through every project, you make sure every I is crossed and every T is dotted. So you do a wonderful job with anything, and just your communication with the individuals involved. And if there's things going right, you're always there to give them a compliment and kudos. And if things aren't going right, you have a way to work with them to make things run smoothly all the way around. You're really appreciated in a lot of ways. Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, Roger.
Thank you, everyone. We appreciate it. Moves us to item number 2 is our citizen and organizational comments. If there's anyone in the room or anyone online who would like to address the board regarding any item that is not on our consent agenda, we will ask you to come forward at this time. Seeing no one in the room, Ms. Dunning, is anyone online?
Thank you, Commissioner. I have no hands raised.
Very well, thank you. Moves us to item number 3 on our consent agenda. And I will ask if there's anyone in the audience in the room or either online who would like to address the board regarding any item on the consent agenda A through P. No one in the room? Ms. Dunning, anyone online?
Thank you, Commissioner. I have no hands raised.
Very well. With that, I'll bring it back to the board regarding item number 3, the consent agenda.
Mr. Chair, I have a motion to approve the requests in all items A through P of the consent agenda.
I will second that motion. No further discussion. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Aye. The consent agenda passes. Moves this to item number 4, other business. Mr. DeBoard, any other business?
And no other business today, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. DeBoard. And there is no county manager report since we actually had a hearing last week, so we do it usually roughly about every 2 weeks. And as for commissioner comments.
I actually have nothing today, Commissioner Partridge.
Very well, and I have nothing other than we wish everybody to stay healthy and safe. Thank you, everyone. We are adjourned.